So we're outside Romans, which is one of the finest car showrooms in the world, and there's Ferraris, Bugattis, Lamborghinis and Dobbies. There's, look at this, there's a Fiat Doblo, the family model, and a 488, there's 458 Speciales. They got everything. Look at this. I mean, look at this thing. Keep your Bugattis, your Ferraris. This is the Doblo. Look at the size of the exhaust on here. Look. Actually, where is it? Oh, there it is. See, custom paint job or graphics. Not bad, eh? There's some kind of convention going on inside Romans, so I'm not going in. Despite the fact they've got a Bugatti Chiron in there, which I'd quite like to see, but I'm not going in. There you go, little bonus treat. Right, you can get in there, Millie. Oh. It's cold. Evening, everybody. Welcome to another little bonus vlog, because I'm on my way with my support crew, Amelia and Lucas, to the Sigma Sport Zwift evening. I'm all Zwifted and WKG'd up with my t-shirt and my hoodie, and I've got the cap in my pocket somewhere. Have I? Yep. So I'll be representing the team. My wrist is hurting a bit, so I don't know if I'm going to actually do the challenge, but we'll see how it goes. Got about a 5-minute walk till we get there anyway. Hello, mate. How you doing? Yeah, good. Yeah, you're on my vlog.
No way.
How you doing, man?
I like the shirt, by the way. It's a bit more stylish than mine.
You got the new logo. Everyone loves the new logo. It looks good. Mr. Jesper Anker of YouTube fame. He's got about 3 gazillion subscribers, and does all these, hosts all these. Good guy.
The ETA is 152, and she's got 200 meters now to go. The watts have not dipped below 450. Last 100 meters, Chris. Come on now. Let's hear from Chris. This could be the come on now, Chris. 41 minutes 30. Slowly, all the way to the line. With a time of 153. New fastest time of the evening. From Chris.
Found my next bike.
You gotta cheer him on now if he's doing this, you know? You can't do it from back here, you gotta get all the way up. There's no boundaries here. Come on. Do you want to help me do the countdown when we go?
Nah, we're right.
No, you gotta do the video. Yeah. Come on. Okay, gentlemen. That's all preparation done, all the warm-up. You stop pedaling for just a second. We'll get underway. Now Mark is helping up with his countdown. So sorry going in the back. You ready?
I'm right.
Yeah, come on now. As we get our gentlemen ready.
I was way better.
Riders get ready. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Let's cheer him on. Let's cheer him on. That's for you, Marcus. Come on now, Steve. Which one are you jumping on? Thanks very much.
I'm not doing that again in jeans. Right, well, I came second to last. Well, I think that's actually my personal best for the last 30 days anyway. I did it this morning. I did 2:48 this morning. I just did 2:40 just then, so I'll take that, even though I got properly spanked to the person on my left. But
Yeah, but he was.
it was good fun. Jesper does a great job as a compere as well. He's great at getting everyone going. So yeah, I enjoyed that. Now we'll try and find somewhere to cool down a bit. We've got some free goodies. That one's got something inside it.
It's an unboxing.
Aha! Wahoo bottle opener. Nice. New controversial Zwift logo bottle. I like it. Best place in the shop at the moment to try and cool myself down. I've been sweating profusely. I was just saying to Lucas, my tactic was to try and start relatively slow. So I went off at about 350 watts with the idea of sort of getting to past the halfway point and then ramping it up. But 350 watts was enough to kill me, so I dropped to about 200 watts for the rest of the ride. Wasn't the best tactic, although I don't think any tactics would have made me any faster tonight. But now, I'm just trying to dry this ridiculous sweat off my forehead. My new best friend is air conditioning. That'll do. Physique 3mm bar tape should help with my wrist problems, hopefully. Okay, let's see what sort of power you can put out then, Lucas. Yeah?
I'm not going to ask for that.
200, nearly 300 watts. Yeah, 300, 400, 500. Come on, 6. Come on, can you get it in the 7s? Come on, Lucas.
Where does it say?
Go on, up at the top. Right, you hit about 640, I think then. 640, 650. Well done. Right, Millie's go. Up you get. There you go. Right, let's see what Millie's got. There she goes. 20, 50, 100, 230, 300. Go on, hit 400. See if you get 400. Come on, so good. Yes. 417 you got to.
Is that it?
Well done. Millie got 417 watts. Lucas is going to try and beat, what did you get? 640. Right, here he goes. Here he goes. He's going to try and beat 640. Go on, Lucas. Go on. Here he goes. Here he goes. 600. 656. 660. Oh my word, he nearly got to 700. 683, I think, was the most you got there. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Right, Millie, 420 is what you've got to try and beat. It's harder for you because you're not being able to fit the bike properly. So. 340, 360, 450, 463, 469. Go on, big push now, go! Yeah, 469 you got to. Well done. Brilliant. I think Lucas is close to my power. That's a bit worrying.
What's your max like?
I'm not doing it. I'm just literally drying off from sweat. So
You're like 900.
I don't know, 800 and something, I think. Oh, well, that was good fun. It's going to be a bit of a flying visit. Oh, Lily's found something. It's like a cyclocross bike.
Maybe in the team.
Oh, well, that was really good fun. Didn't stay for very long, just a bit of a flying visit, but I got to do the KOM challenge, as you saw. Got to have a sneaky beer, a couple of sneaky soft drinks. In fact, I'm going to need a sip of that. I've got a bit of a dry throat. Not just yet. And met Mr. Jesper Anker, who's twice the height I thought he was. And really good chap, does a real good job on those Zwift events. He manages to whip up the enthusiasm really well. And then proud dad standing there watching my two kids cranking out the watts on a kicker. Kicker's really nice, by the way. That's the first time I've properly tried one, albeit only for about 3 minutes. But I love my Drivo, obviously, but in all honesty, they felt pretty similar. I'd struggle to choose between the two of them. Couldn't tell noise because it was there were 4 of them lined up in a noisy room, so I think that's possibly the only disadvantage to the kicker, is it's slightly noisier, but other than that, felt pretty good. Now we've just got the long drive back home. So thanks very much for watching. Catch you next time. Ciao. Good evening, everybody. What's up? And welcome to another What's Up vlog, episode 100 and something or rather. Racing tonight. I'm feeling strong, and I've just had a chicken stir fry for dinner. And last time I had a chicken stir fry before a race, I got on the podium. I think I was about to say I won the race, but that doesn't seem right. So I think I got on the podium. So expect good things tonight. I'm feeling fit and fast. So it's the EVR, EVR race we're doing tonight, and I'm just going to jump on to do a warm-up. And I've noticed a whole host of WKG riders already out on course doing the pack ride. So I'm hopefully going to be able to do my warm up by jumping in amongst these guys for a little bit, which should be fun. So I'm going to try and find. Oh, it was there. I was looking for my other glove. It was in my shoe. Okay, so I'm going to jump on, hopefully warm up with these guys, and I will catch you on the start pen for the EVR race. See you in a mo. I just started doing my warm up, and I remembered I wanted to raise my stem slightly because obviously my wrist has not been great. Although it's actually felt fine the last few days, so I don't anticipate it being a problem at all. But I'm going to put these spacers under the stem anyway, just to get a little bit more comfort. But I was, yeah, the warm up, I'd managed to jump in with a group which had Stuart Woodsell, I saw Dan Lell give me a ride on, I saw Inga Backman's just given me a ride on, thank you buddy. I saw Zoe Collins, Carlos Valadares. It was a really big group, and was it the SZVR, something like that. But it looked like quite good fun, but unfortunately they were going at far too high a pace for me to basically just sit in there while I was warming up. So jumped out of that one. Now let's just raise this. Oh man, don't tell me my cable's not got enough give in it. Oh, that's irritating. Which one is it? Oh no, it should be alright. No, it's that. I should have done this before I put the new bar tape on. I got the bar tape from Sigma and finally put it on. Strapped in all the cables, and obviously now, right. Take the bars off the stem. That way I can do it. Hey Mark from Team Type 1, thanks for the ride on buddy. Good to see you. I've just put one of the spacers underneath. I've not tightened everything up yet because I'm going to get on and try and find my position first. But so I'm just sort of positioning it all loosely at the moment. I probably should have greased all these bolts up again as well while I was doing this, but got 24 minutes until the race starts, so not got an awful lot of time, and I do want to get some kind of warm up in. Hey, Mr. McGrath. Cheers, my man. Thanks for the ride on. Okay, let's try and get something nice, really pretty upright. And Kev Stephen. Hello, mate. Thank you for the ride on, my friend. I want something nice and relaxed and comfortable. That feels pretty good. Definitely much less weight required on my wrists. So. There we go. Bars raised, stem raised. Yeah, that feels like it's going to be much better for my my weakened wrist. All right, little warm up. See you in a minute. Okie dokie. So we got just over a minute to go. Handlebars feel much better. Wrist feels fine. So if I end up using that as any kind of excuse during this race, then I'm probably faking it. Dan is here. Great to see you, Dan. Keith's here. Great to see you, Keith. Catherine's here. Great to see you, Catherine. So we've got 4 WKGers in this race, which is really nice to see. And a field of about 35 at the moment. So this could be good fun. From what I can tell, it is 4 laps of the hilly Watopia course. I'm not sure if that's forwards or backwards, but either way, still my favourite course on Zwift, just the original Watopia hilly course. So not necessarily my best course, but I wouldn't be able to tell you what my best course is, but I certainly enjoy this one. So 20 seconds to go. I'm going to start ringing in the revolutions a little bit with the legs, get a little bit of power up. Now I'm definitely doing this on a negative split basis, so the first couple of laps will not be fast. And here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're off. Good luck everybody. Thank you Jay Veladens for the ride on. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name in the way that I so often do. Oh, not again, come on. Oh, Millie! I broke the actual GoPro mount, so I'm happy to balance it on the top of the tripod. And it keeps falling off. So, at least you're facing the right way now, even if it is upside down. Millie, would you very kindly put my camera back up for me? Twist it that way.
Oh yeah.
That way, that's it. No, over on the rubber bit.
Oh.
That's it.
Wait,
A bit further forward. That's it, that should be fine. That should be fine.
Can you not see what it's looking like?
No, not at the moment. All right, thank you very much, darling. Hey, cheers, hands for the ride on. Mr. Everest himself, absolutely stunned. And I joined him for a very small portion of that and was incredibly pleased with myself. So I can imagine how hands felt after 9,000 meters of climbing. Incredible achievement. So I can see Dan 7 seconds up the road. I think he's taking it relatively easy tonight. And I have no idea where Keith and Catherine have gone, but I would imagine they are well ahead. There's Catherine. Okay, so we've got Catherine, Dan, and myself all in a line at the moment, which is great. I'm assuming by the fact that there's a power up being used right in front of me that they are permitted. I'm hoping that's the case, because I'll definitely be looking to use mine at some point. So here's Catherine right on my wheel, and I can catch a glimpse of Keith 8 seconds further up the road. Okay, so that power up that was used wasn't necessarily someone in the race, because we've not got a private circuit for this one, so I'm not going to risk it. That's the only one I've seen used, and it's impossible to tell whether it was someone within the within this event. Haha, Mr. Grasso. Hello, my friend. Thank you very much for the ride on. Great to see you, as always. I hope you and Ardith are keeping well. I keep seeing Ardith's recipes in the forums. Oh, I really wish you'd stop doing that. I'm on a bit of a health food kick, and Ardith posts up pictures of some of the most tempting stuff on social media. All right, I'm wondering if we should try and bridge over to Keith. Well, in fact, Keith looks like he's possibly trying to drop back to us anyway. I'll give you some names, other riders around us as well in this little bunch. So, myself at the back of the bunch with S. Boyd. Just wait for that next one to come through. It is Brownless. So Brownless, Boron, Boyd, D. Mills, R from SCR, and obviously Catherine Denton, Tuan or Towan is there as well, R. Cox, and then 5 seconds ahead we've got Keith D and D. Lewin, and then Dan has now pulled, I just caught a flash of it, I think he managed to put quite a bit of time in. Where's he gone? Oh, we've got Jay Bevan as well. Hello, mate. Didn't see you there. Right on. And okay, so we got Dan. Dan's with Keith and D. Lewin. So not a million miles up the road, but far enough. Okay, there's another power up being used there. I have no idea who that is, whether it's someone in this bunch. Should see if we can have a look. So we've actually while I'm waffling away, we've pulled back into D. Lewin, Dan Lell. I can't call him Dan Lell anymore. And Keith Denton. Hey Darren, thank you mate for the ride on. Great to see you. Have we lost Keith and Catherine? I've got a horrible feeling we have. Yeah. Oh no. Doesn't look like they're in this group. They dropped further back, or are they out altogether? Oh, I think they might be out altogether. Being that obviously they have a setup right next to each other, it's possible they're sharing, or likely they're sharing internet connection as well. So I wonder if they've basically just had an internet dropout. It's taken them both out of the race for the time being, which is terrible news. This is much better, by the way. Everyone that gave me tips on how to relieve the stress on my wrist, I didn't manage to get hold of any clip-on sort of tri-bars, which sounds like a really nice idea. Sort of resting my arms like that would be perfect. But a close second to that was clearly just raising my bars, because this feels much more comfortable. Obviously having bar tape on here now helps a lot as well. For those that didn't see it, I had no bar tape because I very unwisely tried to do a wheelie challenge with my carbon bars on this bike and snapped them. So these are just replacement bars that didn't have any tape on for a while. Okay, well that was M. Petterson definitely using a power up. So I've got a draft boost that I can definitely use, and I will use that before we cross the start finish line in the hope that I get a feather for the KOM segment. Just trying to bridge back over to, well, A Bridge actually, conveniently. A Bridge, then C McGill, S Boyd, P Boron, L Booth. And Dan's just come flying through. See if I can grab his wheel. In fact, tell you what, let's use that draft boost. See if Dan can pull me back. Except I think I've let him get too far away from me. Oh, that was a waste. Alright, I'm going to try and shut up for a bit. It's just occurred to me, I think I've been talking all the way through this lap, which probably isn't the most efficient way to do it. Hey, Percy Santa Maria. Great to see you, buddy. Excellent to see your name down on the registration for the league. I look forward to racing with you again this weekend. And thanks for the ride on. Alright, I'm using Dan to try and drag back to this bunch. Mills, Bridge, Merritt, R. And we've got Boyd, Booth, just a second off our wheel. And then, who have we got ahead? McGill. And then there's a 29-second gap up to the next bunch. Thank you, Eric Gray, for the ride on. Great to see you. Okay, well, I didn't get a feather for this KOM, so that's a bit of an arse. But let's try and stick on the wheels of these guys at the very least. Ah, it's my son calling me. Hey, Leaky.
Hello.
You alright? Whoa, that was hard to concentrate and keep pace, because that was my son who's staying at his uncle's this week because he's doing work experience with Warner Brothers, and he's just basically spent the day at a photo shoot with a load of pop stars. So he had quite interesting tales to tell me. but it meant I didn't manage to pay that much attention or catch my breath, which was difficult. So I'm going to properly shut up now for a while. Okay, halfway, 2 laps done, 15:17, so it was faster than my first lap. Oh, in actual fact, I don't think it times the first lap, does it? Because of the start ramp. But been working with Dan, pulling each other along quite nicely actually, it's really good. Admittedly, he has been doing most of the pulling. My heart rate keeps flickering in and out, my heart rate monitor. But I think it's been pretty solid at between 175 and 180 most of the time. So this is quite a hard workout for me. So this group, D Mills, Jay Turin, Dan, R Cox, myself, P Hickey, B Brook, and then we've got J Bevan, S Boyd, N O'Connor, 25 seconds behind, 24 seconds behind. I think I'm the only one without a feather going up that bit of the hill. That's 3 kms done. Hey, thank you John Bradley for the ride on. In case I forget to say at the end, which I'm sure I won't, thank you Dan Lell for being a brilliant teammate in this. I'm managing to keep a really decent pace by kind of swapping places, but he's definitely doing most of the towing, obviously. I'm not going to deny that. But it's so nice just having a teammate there, whether we're getting aero benefits or not. It's just nice to have. Can't give me a nice feather or something. Not XP, oh an aero, that's alright. So we got D Mills 30 seconds ahead, J Towran 47, R Cox 53, then it's S Engmo and M Villamayo, over 2 minutes ahead. Then we got P Hickey 11 seconds back, N O'Connor 24 back, B Brook 35, S Reimer 44, J Bevan 52, and then A Bridge 52 also. Cheers Dan, you're doing an awesome job my man.
Music is the universal language. You can express yourself to anyone. The nice lead make their beats move with it.
Okay, 3 down, final lap. So one more time up the KOM, one more time through the village, one more time through the S's. The next behind me now is N O'Connor at 32 seconds and D Mills 38 seconds ahead. So those are the targets to keep an eye on. I'm just going to try and hold a decent strong pace up this KOM so that I'm not burnt out for the rest of the lap. Thank you Tim Fulford for the ride on. It's great to see you.
The nice lead make their beats move with a kick gas beat. This is how you'll do it.
Oh, give me an aero. Please. That was hard work, that climb. Oh, XP. Hey, thank you Tara and Eugen for the ride on. Just closing in on the final sprint and final time through the S's. Dan's shown his real strength and kicked off a little bit. I don't blame him. He's been like the best teammate you could ever hope for in this race. S. Reimer came very close, but we managed to kick away up and over the KOM, which was really good. So hopefully I can just hold it through these S's. Dan's dropped back again. True teammate. What spirit. He could have absolutely walked it in this category, I'm sure. Well, certainly been way ahead of me. But being a proper gentleman and dragged my lardy arse around this course. Actually, I say lardy arse, I actually adjusted my weight finally on Zwift. So I've actually lost over 4 kilograms. So I thought I'd knock a couple off. I'm right down pretty much at where, well, my sort of first target was, which was 12 stone. That's where I am now. I'm hoping to knock, if at all possible, another half stone off by the time we go to Mont Ventoux in April. I'm going to have to re-engage a bit here because S. Reimer's holding a steady 3.9 watts per kilogram, just 18 seconds behind. So I'm going to have to try and power up this climb a little bit. Here we go. Thank you, Ali Barnes, for the ride on. Hey, Alex Kyle also. Thank you, my friend. Dan's back. Didn't take him long. Just cruising through. 7 watts per kilogram. So, last 600 meters, 15 seconds, hopefully is enough. If I can hold this kind of power. Dan's just disappeared. He's finished. Dan, you legend. Unbelievable work, my friend. Last 300 for me. $200. Last 100. Oh man. Well done, everybody. That was really good. Really good fun. I'm quite pleased with my pace and particularly my wrist in that one. And even more so, having Dan there as a teammate is unreal. Oh, I can't send messages at the moment. A quick flick down through the order. Well, the race was won by H. Jars, and T. Grimshaw and A. Sherratt, rounding off the podium. Well done, guys. And then I came. Where did I come? Still going down. Still going down. Oh, still going down. Surely, there we go. Look at that, Dan, 15 seconds ahead of me in the end. Great job, buddy. I'm pleased with that though. 2.7 as my average WKG, so that's actually alright. Getting back to where I want to be. Well done, S. Reimer, for pushing me all the way to the end there. I thought I had it in the bag with about a 30-second lead, and then suddenly you're only 8 or 9 seconds behind, so I had to re-engage the old brain and the legs. and Dan had put in some kind of miracle 8 watt per kilogram sort of 3 kilometre sprint. Pulled a 15-second gap. So stunning stuff to all involved. So 46 out of, I'm not sure how many are in the end. Oh, so Keith, I think Keith managed to get back in. Ah, nice one, Keith. Let's give him, oh, I've already given him a ride on. Can I? I can't watch. No. Ah. So whatever problem Keith and Catherine Denton had, looks like Keith managed to get back in, and looks like a very tight 3-way sprint to the line with D. Smith, A-Ringer and Keith. Ah. Whew. Right. Good little warm up before the weekend's league races start. Oh, look, I always forget I can do this. Click on the C's. So 11th in the C's. Oh, I'll take that. That's not bad at all. So C. Smith, L. Vieira and P. Medley take the podium in the C's. Well done, guys. And a full 3.5 minutes further down the road, you'll find myself. Dan managed to bag a top 10, and he's only that far back because he was dragging me around. And oh, Catherine did come in as well. Brilliant. So we've got Keith, Catherine, myself and Dan all picking up a finish in the C category. That's great stuff. Love it. Oh. Right. Oh, that's me done for the evening. What is the time? We've got, all right, 20 to 9, sorry. Time for a shower. Try and do a bit of editing. Apologies you didn't get a full video of the Sigma night. It was such a good night, but I've just had no time to edit a video together of it. I had little sort of snippets because my kids were filming and I managed to do a bit of filming, but nothing particularly substantial, just little snippets, but which actually take longer to edit together. So apologies I didn't do a proper video, but hopefully the little montage you got at the beginning of this one gives you a taste of how brilliant it was. There's actually another event. I don't know if it's an official event, but it may well be. But there's a fantastic little shop really close to me. It's literally like a 15-minute ride from where I am, called Maison de Velo, and it is. I don't get to go there anywhere near as often as I'd like, but it is one of the coolest bike shops. It's a lovely cafe, and I think they're a main distributor for Stork bikes in this country. So they've always got a stunning array of real high-end stuff in the shop, and it's a great place. And I think it's the 15th of November. They're doing a Zwift night there, so hopefully I'll be free and I can shoot across to that one and possibly get some better footage. Although I don't know if Mr. Jesper Anker's going to be at that one, so you'll miss out on the privilege of his lovely face in the video. But anyway, wow, that was good. I'm really pleased I decided to do that because I was put off by the last race from feeling a bit crap, and obviously my wrist not playing nicely. But having done some of the climbing with hands over the weekend, I felt a little bit more encouraged. So that was good. Right, I'm going to shut up. I've got some work to do, got some oh, really exciting stuff. I've been drawing up some plans for a new pain cave, basically. I'm building, I've been meaning to build a new office in the garden anyway. And my son, who's a drummer, my eldest son, has been talking to me about wanting to build a soundproof room or a little studio as well. So we've kind of been, these plans I had just for a pretty basic kind of summer house, been expanding and expanding. So I'm going to end up with pretty much the same footprint as my whole house, again, in my garden. So I'm going to try and get that done this winter. I know that's bad planning, we should wait till the summer, but I want to try and get it done before Christmas, if at all possible. I'll have a much nicer Zwift setup. I need more space for all the t-shirt printing and all the rest of it anyway. I'm a little bit cramped in the room I'm doing it in at the moment. So really excited about that, and I'm going to vlog the whole thing. So as soon as we start actually sort of clearing the space and putting the frame together, I'll film it all. So any of you DIYers out there that are interested in watching that, I'm sure I will make absolute umpteen mistakes along the way, and people will be burning my ears off with suggestions of how I should have done it or should be doing it, but I have an idea in my head. I've planned it out on paper and on computer to the millimetre, so should be all right. Famous last words. Anyway, that really is it now. I'm going to stop talking, go and get a shower. Thank you very much, everyone, for riding. That was really good. Thank you, EVR, for putting that race on. It's really good fun. As I mentioned at the beginning, I love that course anyway. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you for watching. Thank you, my teammates. Dan, one more time. Absolute legend. I wouldn't have got anywhere near the top 10 had it not been for you helping me sort of bridge gaps and just sort of keep pace. So thank you very much, buddy. That was brilliant. And I will catch you all on the next one, which will probably be on Saturday for the first league race. See you then. Ciao.